Hey guys, welcome back to FPL, and it is game week 25. And obviously last week was a decent week, 63 points out of a average of 55. We managed to claw some points back in the last game of the week with Sunderland, I think it was. But yes, we've made some big changes. But before we get into any of that, the most transfers ins and outs are looking like this. João Pedro for Chelsea, Man United's Bruno Fernandes, Enzo, Etatike and Florian Wirtz. Most transfers ins and outs are Saka, Bruno G, Thiago from Brentford, Foden and Watkins all out. Let's have a look at our points from last week. It was a 63 pointer. Ruffles in goal with 6 points, gets his clean sheet. Gahey against Spurs, 2-2 draw. A little bit disappointing on that one. Mukalele obviously with a clean sheet there, got assist in that game as well, which was very nicely done for us. Timber 5 points, clean sheet, minutes played. Did get a yellow card, which is obviously not great. It takes points away, but still a clean sheet nevertheless. Good points there. Anderson came in because Saka did go and get himself injured in the warm-up in that game against Leeds, which would have been, I would think he would have done very well in that game, especially when they won 4-0, but he could at least got a goal or assist in that game. So, nevertheless, it didn't really make a difference because all our players have got 0 points on them because Dogu's injured, Granit Xhaka is injured, which means the midfield looks of Enzo with a good goal there. Did get yellow card. Bruno Fernandes 10 points, was a potential captain I was looking at, but we did go Haaland. Rice got 3 points, not been great recently, but I think he does have that ability on set plays and corners to get assists and goals. Thiago 2 points, did get the win but didn't do anything in that Aston Villa game. Krupi Jr. did very well to get a goal in 67 minutes. 6-7. I had to make that joke there. 67 minutes played, 2 points, 1 goal. Very nicely, and bonus as well. But we kind of know that he's not always going to play 90 minutes. So highest points is looking like this. Raya, Timber, Chalobah, Gabriel Senesi, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Semenyo, Bruno, Etatike, João Pedro, Callahan, Gibbs White, Madison, Everson with a bench boost there. It's decent. It's a very decent squad. Obviously, you're going against Haaland. This week it worked, but some weeks it might not. As we look at the leagues, nothing's real changed. Still 5th in the McDonald's League. Tyler's still running away with it. To be honest, I think top 4 is a stretch for us. I'd like to get 3rd. That'd be good. As for the mini league itself, still 10th out of 20. 10th. No, we're not doing anything. No, obviously only 4 points between Jamie and FPL tournament. 88 for 7. Like, that's not too far away. But I think we're not going to really push up into the top 4, unfortunately, in my own league for the first season, which is disappointing because, you know, as the creator of your own league, you want to go and win it. Our good friend Zach has been on the recent couple of episodes, has fallen down to 3rd, despite claiming for the last 3 weeks that he was going back to the top. I told him he's full of grace, he's coming, and point proven there. Paul Dickinson, 75 points. He must have had a really good team. Callahan in goal, Anderson, Virgil van Dijk, Alderete, Keane, Bruno, Enzo, Machafula, Haaland, Etitike, Bowen. Saka obviously was probably going to be playing instead. It's not an outrageous team, but when you've got Bruno, Enzo, Haaland, Etitike, Bowen and Saka all in, and Van Dijk in the team, it's decent. So let's go back. We did outscore Zach, by the way. Manish, 71 points. We'll look at his team. Dubravka over Pickford. It's not bad. You could think. Mukulele, Tavoski, Gabriel, Chalobah. It's a good back 4. Semenyo, Bruno, Anderson. Anderson as captain is a bold move. Haaland, Bowen. It's not bad. But let's go into transfers because, as you can see, we have wildcarded. It was needed. Obviously, would I've hoped to have held out to Gameweek 31? Yes. But when you're currently sitting 10th, at least 100 points plus behind, you might as well just take the risk. So this is what the team is looking like. It's not guaranteed because there is 2 positions that I'm potentially looking to change. And we're going to keep Sanchez. We're going to keep Dubravka. Dubravka's been very good as a backup when needed. We're doubling up on Arsenal defence, Gabriel and Timber. I wanted to get Gabriel in for a while. His price keeps going up. He's going up. So yeah, it was a bit hard to get him in without wildcarding. The other one is obviously Mukulele stays, bargain. Obviously you could go Alderado, who's just a bit cheaper. Well, very cheaper, but isn't guaranteed to play as much and is reckless enough to get sent off. As Mukulele is calm, composed, and will play 90 minutes. We're keeping Gahey, which is a surprise for everyone, but I'm going to show you why. Liverpool is a hard fixture, and he's going to be benched for this week. But he's got Man City, then have Fulham, Newcastle, which you could say here, Leeds, Forest, West Ham. We know they're going to blank in 31, which is where probably he will either get benched or there will be a free hit in game week 31. That is the plan. Chelsea, then Arsenal are two obviously hard games. Burnley, Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth. So that is a good run. Obviously, Chelsea, Arsenal, and the Liverpool game are obviously big fixtures. But if that our 3 fixtures are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fixtures, 3 of them are bad. I think they can get clean sheets in most of them. Which leaves, where are the 2 positions that I'm looking at? First one is Lacrosse. Good fixtures against Brighton, good fixtures against Burnley, good fixtures against Wolves. Man United, Spurs are hard. Leeds is a good fixture. Newcastle's tough. West Ham's good. And then Liverpool, Bournemouth, Everton, Brighton. So there's some good fixtures in there. If I can at least capitulate until game week 30, it's good. But we'll remove him for now, because that is a potential position that I'm still not 100% sure on. The midfield then looks like Rice. We're keeping with Arsenal 3. I don't want to go triple Arsenal defence, which would be Raya, Gabriel, Timber, because if they do concede a goal, you've wasted 3 players. So Rice stays, and Bemo comes in for the Man United's fixtures. Didn't mean to do that. Restore. He comes in, has been playing 90 minutes, 68, 70. So he's been playing well. Good fixture against, I think we can, Man United under a Carrick can beat Spurs, beat West Ham, beat Everton, beat Palace. Newcastle, Aston Villa, Bournemouth are hard 3 fixtures, but in good form, 90 minutes. I think Bemo could get some goals and assists in that run. Leeds, Chelsea, Brentford, Liverpool, Sunderland, Forest, and Brighton. Apart from Liverpool, that's the only team that scares me. Chelsea, we beat them already. We beat Man City, we beat Arsenal. Why not beat Spurs, beat Chelsea, beat Newcastle? Bruno Fernandes, we don't need to talk about. Great captain option against Haaland. Enzo, the Chelsea fixtures are absolutely gorgeous, and the reason why we went Sanchez as well. Wolves, Leeds, Burnley, 3 of the bottom teams in the league. It should be clean sheets, could get goals, could get assists, and that is also why we brought in João Pedro to target those fixtures. Arsenal's a tough game, but obviously they've already played Arsenal twice, so they could get something from it. Aston Villa, Newcastle, Everton, Man City, Man United, Brighton, Forest. So I'm probably going to keep João Pedro up to about 31. I think after 31 is where you probably sell him. Hopefully he goes up in a bit more value. But yeah, the front 3 saying the same. Haaland, Krupi, perfect. The only other position I'm looking at is obviously Cherky. Doesn't play 90 minutes, which is a massive problem. Obviously, we know how good City's fixtures are after the Liverpool game, and that is why I'm a bit unsure. But as a replacement, my options are obviously less than, how much is it? I think it's less than 6 million. Let's go under 7. The first one I'm looking at is Ndiaye. Coming back from AFCON, has played the last 90 minutes for both games. Hasn't got like any points from it, but is the penalty taker. Is it very important for Everton? And their fixtures aren't bad. Fulham, no, that's a mid-table battle. Mid-table battle against Bournemouth. Man United's hard. Newcastle's hard. Burnley's good. Arsenal, Chelsea are hard. Liverpool are hard as well. Man City. There's some hit and misses in there. I might have to type his name in. Anderson is another one. 5.3 million, which isn't, you say, okay, cheap. Gets lots of points, just racks them up. Leeds, Wolves, good fixtures. Liverpool's hard. Man City's hard. But Fulham, Spurs, Aston Villa, Burnley, it's good fixtures, especially when you look at his history. 7 points, 5 points, 5 points, 7 points, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 6, 9, 9, 4. He's guaranteed to get at least 4 points. In every game. He's going to play 90 minutes. That could be a steal. Which means then we've got obviously a replacement for Lacrosse. Obviously, Tavosky is a good DEFCON beast. Senesi is my other option. Good fixtures for Villa, good fixtures for Everton, good fixtures for West Ham, Sunderland, Brentford, Burnley, Man United. Like, if you're not going Lacrosse, Senesi is a good one. 8 points, 3 points, 3.6. There's a couple of games, he doesn't get anything, but it's a good option. So Lacrosse they're both on the same points, 102 points, 5.1 million over 4.8 million. Now, if you go to Nessie, that gives you 1.7 million in the bank to improve elsewhere. If obviously I decide to go Lacrosse, you got 1.4 million. Obviously, if you keep the team as it is, you only have 0.1 million. So I'm actually going to go for Anderson. I think Anderson is a very good option. Confirm. Which means the decision is that defensive thing. It's either going to be Lacrosse or Senesi. That's what I'm thinking. So let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, Pickford is a good option as well. I could go Pickford in goal and then go Chalobah. I think that would be a good option. We know how good, obviously, the Chelsea defensive fixtures are. Ruffles is a good one, but he's got Arsenal, Liverpool. They're tough games. Donnarumma, again, could be a good option. Use Donnarumma. But yeah, it's a tough one. We still got obviously over a day to pick, which is why I'm not 100% rushing. And I'm still looking at players, their percentage, their DEFCON points, their predicted points, their good fixture runs and stuff like that. But yeah, it really depends on lacrosse. And do we upgrade Sanchez to Pickford and go Chalobah and target those Chelsea fixtures, or do we drop down to Senesi, or keep the team as it is? We want a Chelsea defender, whether that's Sanchez or whether that's Chalobah. I don't know. But for now, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know in the comments down below, what should I do? Should I keep Lacrosse and Sanchez, or do I drop it down to Senesi and Pickford, or Pickford and Chalobah? That is the real options. But I like the team how it is together. And for now, let me know in the comments down below what I should do. But if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. And I'll see you next week. Any changes will be on the YouTube shorts as well, so keep an eye out for that. Goodbye.